Well, it's that time again. Every few weeks I decide to put my mind and body through a mentally enlightening process. A few days ago I put out a poll on Twitter and YouTube asking who you'd want me to run next. And being the cocky sod I am, I had the gall to think you bin-brained bastards would let me have an easy run. So I started playing Maya before the poll had ended. What a waste that was. To my surprise, you lot turned it around and wanted me to play the techie e-girl. So, what's the rules? Well, I'm glad you asked, random disembodied voice. I'd love to inform everyone. The rules are as follows. Only white guns are allowed, no grenades. I am limited to one skill tree that cannot be changed at any point in the run, so no respecking. No BAR, obviously. And just for fun, no shields too. After many hours of studying the skill trees, I've decided we're going to be meat riding the ordered chaos tree. And while yes, the little big trouble tree was better for survivability, I think we'd all love to see more damage. Hey, I can't believe I'm having to do this again. But first of all, we need a name. Following this, I get dug up like Mr. Hawking's secrets, and I'm plugged into the Matrix. We follow 3PO. Are you fucking idiot? We follow C3PO, trying not to fall asleep. I had to do this already with my, I'm using the fucking sniper. And acquire our first gun of the run. And hell begins for a second time. Look at me being Shakespearean. I attempted to do a dialogue skip and failed miserably. Bollocks! Alright, I'll allow myself one quick scope. You lot do not understand how refreshing it was to fight Knuckle Dragon normally. Oh my god, it was so nice to fight him normally for once. Anyway, with the big monkey out of commission, I acquired Le Boomstick and it was off to the southern shelf. From this point, it was per the norm, butcher the wildlife, make a few people disappear. Sir Hammy Balls makes an appearance and fixes the Clap of Trap's eye. Don't do it.
Make him suffer.
Then we were off to challenge Captain Flint. But before that, there were two small issues. Nah, boom boom are softies. Just following the oldest tactic in the book, the peekaboo, was enough to add them to my list. The march up to Flint's arena was textbook. Shoot a guy, blast a few fellas more, then dash upstairs like your mum's got guests around. Jokes aside, Flint was next, and not having a shield means this was gonna hurt. But, like the stubborn mule I am... Yep, this is bad. That's very bad. Don't run away from me, you little bitch. I smashed my head off a wall till I got what I wanted, and Flint's ass was mine. With the southern shelf cleared, it was time to venture to Sanctuary. In order to reach Sanctuary, I stole a robot's heart. Unfortunately, the feeling wasn't mutual. Common occurrence, I know. One of the many perks of being a good guitar player. Angel gets us a car, and I drift my way to Sanctuary. Watch it, drift it, baby! Sadly, B-Tech Master Chef was dead. I must look so fucking schizophrenic in my recording now, because they can't hear you. Avenging B-Tech Master Chief, I nicked a power core and rammed it in. Okay, maybe that was a poor choice of words. Spoke to Scooty. You ain't no alien robot! Brought some drugs and was told to speak to the Firehawk. Now, Frostbone Canyon is a real pain in the prostate, and here's why. Especially with these dumbass What did I do to you? Elemental damage in Borderlands 2 scales to whatever makes up your health bar. For example, electric is better on shields, corrosive is better on armor, and shock horror fire is good on flesh. Well, guess what my only defense is? If you guess flesh, you're really clever. So anyway, after 20 minutes of being turned into human pork scratchings, I eventually reached Emo Jesus. Now, to impress the Deftones listening emo, I hid in the ceiling, much like I do when any woman says hello, hiding in the lampshade like Batman or a stalker, and proceeded to enact the all-empowering justice of Big Kev.
Sun shivers down your spine.
Upon giving the alt girl a crystal and murdering everyone in the room, I decided to do a little side quest action, and the assassin's ass was looking mighty fine. As we all know, there are 4 victims in this area. Am I going to explain who they are? No. Could I? Probably. But as you would expect, due to my 31-inch arms, each one of them falls one after another. With those 4 vape flavors disposed, it was time to head over to the Dune set and chat to the Lord, the Lady, the upper echelon of beauty herself, Ellie. Ellie tells us we need to bash a few cars in to make an imposter vehicle in order to save old roly-poly. In true traveller fashion, I mangled up a few cars and stole their parts. With a new whip made, it was time to break into the Bloodshot stronghold. Only one issue, carrying 3 more issues, was in my way. Badmore was prey for my usual strategy of fighting him, which was to run round a box like a gimp, but bouncing in and out of cover for a long enough time meant Badmore fell to my glute spread. It was safe to say wandering into a Discord mod meetup was not so so good for my health. But in Elite Sigma fashion, I butchered my way past those numpties and ran into Manic Mitchell. Luckily for me, I had the aid of Robocop, plus a few sniper shots, which made Mad Mike fall harder than me for any alt girl. After old Mitch was dealt with, there were still a few enemies in my way. Unfortunately for them, I'd just cracked a tinny and was expecting a Barney. At long last, we reached our lover Roland, who got a rude high five off a Pro Suckmaster 7 with heating and vibration functions. You know, that was hard to say. And he was kidnapped by a Swiftie for not liking Taylor's music. Though, who can blame him? However, I was not going to let Roland be stolen from me. I took off in hot pursuit, though a few victims, kitchen sink and walking love enses got in my way. Like a true yandere lover, I maimed, mauled and massacred my path to Roland. Goofy love story aside, I was expecting Warden to be a real ball cruncher. Which in all fairness, I did get treated like a gimp here for a short while. Though I'm sure Warden wasn't expecting me to go full COD 2012 montage to gape his ass. Enough of that shit. With Roland safe and sound slamming emo Jesus in the backstreets, our next quest was to visit Tundra Express. I shouldn't get into singing. Arriving in Tundra Express while barbecuing a few locals wakes up the pisshead. I've been in worse states, mate, don't worry. A quick meeting with our favourite little demolition expert. It's my favourite little lunatic. Means we need to help her out by infiltrating the Raid Shadow Legends HQ to steal 2 rockets. Please sponsor me. Please, please. With our stolen goods, we blow up a train to pursue our first major boss fight. Ah, hello, Willy boy. Now, this pencil-built individual caused me no issue. However, I did spend the majority of this fight with my butt cheeks firmly superglued together as I ran around the arena like a twat waiting for my ability to come off cooldown. Defeating Willhelm provides us with fuck all bar a quest gift for Sanctuary. Just one quick question. How? Well, it looks like our gift from Willhelm was a zip bomb, sending Sanctuary to shit. Due to this, the emo's only rational response was to teleport the fucking city, resulting in me having to take a trip via the fridge. The fridge is just a mad dash for me at this point in every run I do, so I won't spend any time on this place, bar this place poopy. Exiting the fridge, we end up in the Highlands Outwash, which was the next stop on this proverbial train. The Highlands Outwash introduced a few rodents to deal with. No issue, they're just a tad annoying to hit, though there was one issue in the way. This little wall hacking bastard caused me an unholy amount of pain. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ye olde peekaboo strap. I love getting hit through. I'm sorry, what? It's genuinely so confusing. Oh, I got stuck on a pole! For fuck's sake! Death Trap, please, just do something, man. Why aren't you attacking? Attack him! What are you doing? Now I know what you lot are thinking. Just go and level up, Trick. It's no problem. No. I am a very stubborn man and I refuse to do side quests. So, what was the only rational solution? Keep running my way through this level until I was eventually high enough level and had enough stacks in order to beat him. Oh my god. Wait, can I hit him for this? Fuck you! After that debacle, we reunite with the Sanctuary crew, before entering to yet another not-so-fun area. The Wildlife Exploitation Preserve! I'm shit, but it's funny. Speaking of this new area, I was massively underleveled. Something I knew could result in plenty of pain. However, I am an egotistical mule, at least according to my friends, and therefore have decided to not level up unless the standard enemies is too high. Basically, the skulls. For those of you who are new to the game, skull means you're fucked. I know I just fried a few brains there, but stick with me. Anyway, the experience just to enter the Wildlife Preserve was akin to only what I can assume anal fissures is like. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Attack! You fucking Drake! Did you see him just fucking sitting there? Twat. Safe to say at this point during the run, I was getting slightly ticked off. But alas, in true spirit of this holy institution, I pursued onwards with the might of many crusaders, all for the hope of tasting that limited edition KFC. Due to my anger bubbling over to unsafe levels, I was playing about as well as Mickey from the pub. But after a long, arduous crawl along the broken glass we call loader bots and stalkers... Oh shit, I just realised this is going to be so much easier with a sniper, because I can just shoot his fucking rocket launchers off of him. What? What? What the fuck fucking killed me. Bloodwing was the last foe blocking my path. I knew this fight would be a pain. After all, Bloodwing has fire damage and some questionable hitboxes at her disposal. I'm sorry, what? Oh my god, she's on the floor. Yes, come to me, please. No, not that! But in true spirit of the Trikliurophobic YouTube channel, I pushed past my limits in order to taste the Colonel's secret recipe. Fuck you! Get the RSPCA on the phone, because I'm gonna kill this fucking bird. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Have that on your fucking Thanksgiving table. Twat. With my hunger satiated, 1,000 Cuts was on my agenda next. An area full of hordes of enemies 100 strong. Yet tell me why some blue bottle imitating knob caused me to rage so hard I had to hit a tune. Alright, that's it. Following my concert, which you're all very welcome for, I had a quick run-in with a Roid Blaster and my idol, Bricky Ricky. Don't ask why he's called that. With the aid of old Ricky, we broke a few mortar beacons down. Mr. Squidward! I should kick your fucking ass! And took care of some trash, allowing us to move on to our next area, which is Opportunity, an area that I forget every damn time it comes to editing this video. And as you would expect, it's because nothing happens here. I flexed my elite sniper skills yet again, and I'm painfully aware of how snipers have carried this run, while hunting down my main target, Handsome Jack's clone, which sounds a bit lame, doesn't it? How about Ugly Phil? Yeah, much better. After putting Ugly Phil into the floor, we hack into some Discord ePal server to witness things no other human should ever have to see. I did it for you lot. However, with the power that I just acquired to fake being a woman on the internet, I had unlocked a pathway to beat Handsome Jack. The only issue was getting to Bunker. One must imagine the definition of insanity to be doing the same thing over and over again while expecting different results, which is a theory that I have disproven many times as I repeatedly slammed my rock skull off this ascent for almost an hour, and that was just the first corner. Do something! You're sitting there like a fucking Tory MP. What are you doing? Fucking hell, man. Stick him in the fucking House of Commons. He does fuck all. It was safe to say I'd developed a new hatred for Hyperion enemies. What? Fuck. Furthermore, I believe I displayed a level of fortitude not known by other men, as I sniped the same enemy for 15 minutes straight, which to be fair, isn't the longest I've shot a bullet sponge. But alas, I've ascended to a new plane of existence. With my newfound ascension, it was time to perform my walkout. In the beginning of Bunker's fight, 11 turrets need to be destroyed, but much like I've mentioned in my other challenge runs, Bunker isn't really the threat here. It's those damn lasers as well as the walking tin cans around the arena. Oh, fuck right off! Why are you here? But since I have a cosmic level of endurance, I was able to triumph over Bunker. Sit the fuck down. Mainly by hiding like a bitch and sniping him. And if you think that invalidates my whole run, there's a dislike button with your name on it. With Bunker out of commission and a few weapons for upgrades, Control Core Angel was next. Now, Control Core Angel is no issue in any challenge run, mainly because it doesn't matter how many times you die. If you can kill one enemy, you can mash your mug off a wall long enough to break the injectors, and in turn, disconnect the life support of this 2010 scene reject. But with the unfortunate circumstances of Roland's death, mainly because Kevin Hart's playing him, Jack turns Emo Jesus on us, resulting in us getting teleported back to Sanctuary, which means we have to go through the Iridium Blight, which is normally a filler area, however, due to me being about as threatening as a gnat to these enemies at this point. What the fuck? I swallowed my pride and decided to do a side quest. I know, chills. Sawtooth was the point in the run where I committed to the idea of being underleveled for the remainder of the run. That being said, Sawtooth wasn't any easier, and if it wasn't for my beloved sniper, I don't think completing Sawtooth would have been possible, as I spent most of my time here jiggle peeking corners or bouncing around like an OF model. That being said, hello developers of Borderlands 2. I have a small question. What the f is this spawn? After this, it was safe to say I knew what it would be like to use a hedgehog as a dildo. Now that's off my chest, it was time to blow up a helicopter, murder Mortar, and spend 5 to 10 minutes hiding in an elevator as Death Trap killed the pilots. Jumping off a cliff like a badass takes us to the Arid Nexus Boneyard, which is a very dull area, I won't lie. I completed it in the best way possible, by running past everyone to hit the 6 valves. With that said, I marched ever closer to hell. Entering the Arid Nexus Badlands, I was fearful of Saturn, expecting to be blitzed over and over again. However, not even Saturn can resist the golden strategy of cowering behind a box. I mean, if it works for Solid Snake, it works for me. With Saturn out of commission, I sat back and relaxed, dispatching the remaining enemies in the area, yoinking the warrior's location, and vanishing into thin air faster than your dad. I'd arrived at the gates of hell. Entering Heroes Pass was daunting yet exciting. Yes, I may moan about these runs, but the ecstasy of arriving in the Heroes Pass is well worth it. But hold on, lads. You didn't think it would be plain sailing from here, did you? Oh no. After seeing the level of the first few enemies, my gall hardened as I braced for pain. Bro! Fuck's sake, man. And now I'm stuck in a fucking wall. Fuck this game, man. Fucking stuck in a box. 40-year-long reload time. Just fucking Christ. Fire 2 bullets. I can go back to university, get a master's degree, go to fucking doctor's school, get a doctorate, come back, fucking get married, join the army for 4 years, fight in Iraq, can see 6 presidents go by, and I'm still not fucking done reloading. As you'd expect, I was passed around here like a spliff amongst skate park dwellers. The lack of sleep was wearing on me, as it is with me reading this script. My eyes stung, yet I pressed on, shouting and screaming my way through. Sitting there fucking swaying around more than your dick as you're walking? Like, what the fuck? Why? What is with the sway? Why am I not getting stacks? What the fuck? Why, is it because I'm not kissing him? Is that why? I'm all the way over here. What do you mean? I'm in range. I'm not in fucking range. With the march across Heroes Pass said and done, there were 2 foes ahead of me. Jack I knew could be a problem, but due to my quick thinking, I'd acquired 100 stacks of Anarchy, which proved highly effective at separating Jack's head from his tootsies. That being said, the last Colossus stood tall, daunting over me, as if I was his phone on the shitter. My initial plan for the warrior was to sit back and snipe him, since I couldn't get too close due to the massive fucking firewall. After this plan had gone out the window, my next strategy was to fight him head on. After all, I am a mass monster myself, or at least I thought I was. But can I say, my lord, this git had me screaming, and not in a good way. I fucking know. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Fuck me. Oh my fucking lord. Had to play gaige, didn't I? I had to pick fucking Anarchy. Oh, okay. So right, okay. So that doesn't count as a stack, no? No, okay. You have to reload while you're in a in danger, right? But that has nothing to do with the giant fucking world-devouring beast in front of me. No, he's not dangerous. Don't mind him. I let him look after me fucking kids. But my god, the feeling when I killed him was something else. Something new. All my hard work and stubbornness had paid off, and I completed the hardest challenge I'd ever done. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's over! Oh my god, that was like, what, 40 attempts? Oh my god. Well, that was Borderlands 2, with only white items, tree loyalty, and no shield. Thank you all for watching, and subscribe or I'll tickle your feet.